It's probably a couple of hours since I filmed that last clip. I got really upset and I had to stop filming. I don't like people seeing me upset. I hate it, and obviously, like, I'm putting it on here, it's going to be there forever, so I was just like, I'm going to stop and calm down. And I was too hot. I'm still too hot. I've had a shower, I've got changed and I took my makeup off, but as you can see I don't have much on. I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Summer Glow Tinted Moisturiser on, obviously done my brows, but facially I've not got much on anyway. But it's just so hot today, and I had the doctors today, and then I went and got some food shopping, and then I had a little bit of a walk, and then I came home. I'm just I am struggling a lot. And I don't know, like, I'm never going to get rid of this channel. As long as I'm, like, able to post, I'll post. But I just had to take a break, and I'm still on the break. I mean, just because I'm filming this video, it doesn't mean I'm going to just come back to the channel now, because obviously there's still bi-weekly vlogs and stuff going up. And as I said, when the bi-weeklies run out, then I'm going on the break. Even though I'm already on the break from filming, I mean, the channel's just not going to have any bi-weekly footage. I know there's some daily footage on my phone that I filmed weeks and weeks and weeks ago, and I did think I'd put that up during the break, but who knows. Like, I've not made any plans other than Sundays and Tuesday videos will still go up. They're all ready, and you know, I know what's going to go up and stuff, so that's fine. And this is going to go up this Sunday or next Sunday. If I've not got anything scheduled for this Sunday, this will go up this Sunday, and then next Sunday something else is going to go up, obviously, and then Sunday after and everything like that. And I have discovered that I can put clips together on here, so that's why I'm able to film this video and stick it onto the other bit hours apart. So I feel like I can film on here when I do come back to the channel, but I haven't got any plans regarding what I'm going to film when I come back from my break. I don't even know how long the break's going to be. I did say it'd be between 1 and 5 weeks, so it could be just a week, because literally I'm not filming at the moment. I filmed about 3 clips when the first week that I stopped filming, and I did say I'd film bits and pieces, but I've not filmed anything since, other than I did a couple of things. Like I said, I was going to do a couple of things, and that was the content I was going to film. They're coming up on the 27th and 29th of July, and then the following Sundays after that there's stuff relating to them coming up as well. So, you know, I've not really filmed, and I'm not planning on filming. And if I go somewhere that I don't normally go, or do something I don't normally do, yes, I will film, and yes, it will go up, but probably after I come back from my break, because obviously if I take 4 weeks off, I'll need content to go straight up. So I will film bits and pieces if I can, but I've never once in the last few weeks thought, oh, I'll just get my camera and I'll film. I mean, now I've realised I can film on my phone. I don't need to carry the camera around, but I do need a stand for my phone if I do film in my car, because I don't want to hold it. So that's the only thing I'll need to get. So it does, in a way it helps me and it doesn't help me, because filming on my camera takes ages to open the files on the computer, then it takes ages to save them, then it takes forever to upload them. Whereas on here I can upload a 20-minute clip in about 3-4 hours as I sleep. So in an ideal world I can edit, but I can just stick them together. I need to be able to edit, because sometimes I do ramble on, and that's my problem, and that's why I need to be able to edit, because I might ramble on about something that's nonsense and I don't want it to go up, but I'll just go with it for now. I feel like the first vlog back will be content filmed on my camera, just because I have filmed some clips. That's the only reason why it would be that. Then whatever I film on my phone, but there's been nothing other than what I filmed that's going up that I said I was going to film. Nothing that I've wanted to film at all. There's just been nothing happening, and that's my life at the moment. That's been my life for a little while, but when you're very down, you don't want to do anything. You just, if you get up in the morning and, you know, manage to not hurt yourself or commit suicide, that's an achievement. And I'm not glorifying suicide, but I have been that low that I've wanted to do it. I've wanted to do it so much recently, and I shouldn't feel like I can't discuss how I feel, but I do. And there's someone that I tell how I literally feel, and I think they don't know what to think of me, because I literally just go in and go, I wanted to kill myself last Wednesday. But that was literally how I felt. Like, I don't sugarcoat it with this person, and I shouldn't need to sugarcoat it with the person that I'm actually saying it to, but I'm just saying, like what I said about earlier, that sometimes we just say we're okay because it's easier, and it is easier. It's so much easier for me to say I'm okay, but I've got to the point where I can't even pretend anymore, and I always dread someone saying, like, are you okay? Because it's like gut instinct, yeah, I'm okay, how are you? Well, really, I'm like, well, no, I'm not okay. Like, if I could die right now, I would. That's really what I want to say. And it's hard for me not to say it. But we shouldn't, as a society, be ashamed to say how we really feel. We should be able to say, look, I'm struggling, I'm not coping, I'm lower than I've ever been, like, I'm going through hell. We should be able to say that without people thinking, God, what's wrong with them? Well, something's obviously wrong with us to make us feel that way, but we shouldn't feel ashamed. But I do feel ashamed, and I remember having a conversation with my doctor, and I said, like, she's made me realise that I don't need to be ashamed about what's happened to me, because I've always been ashamed and I've always blamed myself. But at the same time, it's all very well to know you shouldn't feel ashamed, but when it comes to potentially having to talk about it or reveal what's happened, it doesn't make you feel any better about it. It doesn't make you think, oh, well, I don't have to be ashamed about it. It's going to be a walk in the park talking about it, because it isn't. It really isn't, and I wish it was. But if anything that I want people to take from this channel is just don't be like me. Don't pretend you're okay. Don't carry on with the burden inside your brain going round and round and round constantly, acting like you're okay, telling everyone you're okay, but inside you're screaming, no, I'm not okay. But the reality is, if you don't say to someone, I'm not okay, no one's ever going to know. If you've got as good as me at pretending you're okay, no one's ever going to know you're not okay. No one's ever going to say, oh, you're not okay, you're acting differently. Yeah, people will notice you're acting differently. Like, people noticed I wasn't wearing makeup. My doctor noticed I wasn't wearing makeup, but she already knew there was something wrong with me, but she doesn't push me. She knows what to say to me. Like, I had to tell her something today I didn't want to tell her, and I said to her, I don't want to tell you. Like, I literally said, I don't want to tell you because I don't want you to know. I actually literally said that to her. Like, I can't believe I said it now, but I think she knows me well enough to know that I'm just going to say it as it is, and I'm going to say how I feel about telling her. And I didn't want to tell her, because I was meant to, like, contact her a couple of weeks ago and tell her something, and I said I just couldn't bring myself to tell you. And that was the reality of it, but I told her that. And I think if you can tell your doctor or whoever that you didn't want to tell them, and you've been putting off telling them, and you know, you was meant to tell them weeks ago, and you've been putting it off, and you still don't really want to tell them, it, you know, I think they appreciate the honesty, though. I think she appreciates how honest I am about the fact when I was like, well, I don't really want to tell you, but I'm going to have to. And she didn't push me, but obviously she's going to ask me questions then, isn't she? And then I told her what I told her. But it's so hard. And I don't tell my doctor everything. People probably think I've gone in and told my life story, and I haven't. But I feel like I could probably tell her anything. But I don't go in and tell her absolutely everything. I just tell her when I'm struggling and when I'm down, or if it's physical, like physical health, I'll tell her. I don't even know if I told her anything physical today. I was just stressed out about going anyway. Like, who wants to go to the doctors? I haven't been for a long time, which you won't know because, like, I've not been for a month. That is, like, shocking for me. If anyone's watched this channel for a long time, I used to go every 2.5 weeks, but it was a month ago today that I went last. And I was, like I said, I was meant to go and tell her something a couple of weeks ago, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And I told her I couldn't bring myself to see her and tell her what was going on in my head and how low I was feeling and everything else that I mentioned today. But I'm not okay, and that's why I have to take a break. But I will be back, and there is content scheduled for a long time on Tuesdays and Sundays when the vlogs run out. The Tuesdays and Sundays came into fruition for a reason, and they'll carry on even when there's no vlogs up. And the maximum time there won't be a vlog up will be 5 weeks unless I die or I'm physically unable to put a video up. That'll be the only time. But I do need time out, and you know, maybe I'll come back with something better or interesting, or a more interesting life. I mean, my life isn't anything at the moment, but I'm down. I'm so down. Keeping myself alive is becoming hard, and some of you'll know what I mean by that. And you know, I just take each day as it comes, and if I wake up the next day and I'm still here, I'm still here, and if I get through that day and I don't do anything, I've got through another day. But it is hard putting yourself on here, and I did that video because I was getting unwanted attention, and when I was like telling them to, like, you know, back off, they weren't listening, and it just got to the point where I had to make the video and say, look, you need to stop it because I'm not interested. I'm on here to share my journey or whatever it is that I'm sharing. Predominantly this video is for me to look back on, and everything else on this channel, if other people get something from it and they enjoy watching me and they want to speak to me about what's in my video, then fine. But I'm not on here to meet up with men, to have them demand sleeping videos, to ask me to sleep naked, to ask me to meet them, to ask me to chat privately. I don't want to. I don't want any of that. I don't want to know men. Like, I'm not like a hate men kind of person, but men have really hurt me, and you know, I don't come on here for men to send me the messages I was getting. So I do need a break. I am taking a break. Today I'm just filming because I just want everyone to realise that I am in a really dark place. And I pretended for too long that I wasn't in this place. And it's done more damage than if me admitting I wasn't okay a long time ago. And you know what gets me? It's just one person who sees me for who I really am and sees the best in me when I don't see the best in me. I just see this never-ending cycle of gloom that I feel, and there's this one person who sees so much more of me than anyone else has ever seen in me, and like says the nicest things about me and tells me that I'm better than this, and I can be whoever or whatever I want in life and I can achieve all these things. And I don't even see that about myself, but this person sees me for who I really am. And no one else does, because no one else gets to see the whole of me. Everyone just gets this little tiny piece of me. Like on here, you don't get the whole of me. But there's this one person who I'm so real with, who I don't put on an act with, and I don't pretend I'm okay. And they see this person that I really am, but I don't even see it because I'm so down and miserable, and everyone else is just so negative and horrible towards me in my life, or has been in one way or another, that when they're saying all this stuff to me, I'm like, are you really talking about me? And then I frustrate them because they see me having like all this potential and they think I'm wasting it. Maybe I am, but when you feel this way, you don't want to go out and do life, because that's what they want me to do. And they don't get it, and they get frustrated with me. But if they felt the way I feel, they would understand. But at least someone sees me for who I really am. Because I've never like put an act on with them. I've just been 100% me. I've not been who I thought they've wanted me to be, or hidden my personality from them. I've been me. And they see this person and they describe this person, and I'm thinking, I wish I was that person. But obviously they see something that I don't in me. And it's actually nice that someone's actually so positive about me and says nice things about me and builds me up that way, because no one else in my life does. I just feel like I'm constantly letting this person down by feeling down, but I can't help the way I feel. And it's like the last time they saw me, they went, oh, you look really nice today. And that's the first time they've ever said that to me, because normally I'm like got about 20 layers on. But I walked in to the room and I had like a dress on, and I just looked so different. They probably never seen me like make so much of an effort, and they were surprised. And for them to say like I look really nice is shocking, because they're always so well put together and really well dressed. Like I always wish that I had their style. So for them to say that to me actually was like, I just said thank you, but really I wanted to like say, well, that means a lot coming from you because you're always immaculately dressed, and they are. But I never said that because I was so surprised. So I just thanked them. I'm just like, but obviously this person sees the real me, and I wish other people could see what they saw. But then I'm always pretending, or like being what everyone else wants me to be rather than being myself. I find it so hard to be the whole of me. Like on here, I'm me, but you only see a certain part of me. You don't see my personality or the way I interact with other people or have banter with other people. You don't get to see that. You don't get to know about my dream jobs or what I can do or what I'm capable of. You don't get to see that, so you don't get to have this opinion that this person has. But I don't know why they've got such a positive opinion about me. I'm just like a car crash at the moment. And this video's probably got no purpose, and it's probably like 5 hours long. And I just wanted to tell you all that I'm struggling and I'm having a break and I'm still here and I'll still read your comments and stuff. But for my own mental well-being, I can't keep filming every day whilst I feel this way. I need to get a little bit better, and that's why I need the time away from the camera, to get better and to grow as a person and to try and feel a little bit more human again, because I feel dreadful for the most part, and I hate when I wake up, and I don't mean because I want to be asleep. I don't know if I'm ever going to get better, but I hope someone takes something from what I have to say, like if it just gets them to speak out or tell people how they really feel. Please do that. Please speak to your doctor and just be open, because pretend you're okay or giving a little bit, it's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to end up like me, desperately down and struggling to get through each day.